Good morning, welcome to Marco on Markets. I'll just go through the disclaimer first. This channel is for educational purposes only and shares my personal opinions and investment process. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial product advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any investment. Always do your own research and consider obtaining advice from a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Good morning. It's Monday, 27th of July, 2026, 9:56 a.m. I will share, I forgot to share my screen for that disclaimer. So share this one. Sorry about that. I'll just pop it up there so you can have a read. Pause the video if you need to. And yep. Okay, so we'll get out of there. The market, so yeah, it's 9:57. The market is about to open. The pre-market in the NAB indicator is saying that the market should open 0.55% higher, so it should be a good day on the market. The S&P closed flat on Friday night / Saturday morning, and the Dow was up also just a bit under 0.5%. I will just do a refresh, see if it's open. I'll update my positions because I did notice on Friday I did speak about Westpac being just up slightly, but what I did notice is after the close we did see some more transactions go through. So that happened to me last week or the week before with Commonwealth. I noticed after market close, I might just pull it up on graph just to show you. I think I closed out Friday at 36.99. I'll do 5 days and then 3 minutes. And then if we zoom into Friday, I think that's Friday. Yeah, Friday. So we saw this 36.99, and then after the bell, we've seen this jump to $37.14. I'm not sure of the volumes. It doesn't look like it was a huge volume increase there, but there was some aftermarket trades. So I'll just update that to $37.14. I actually haven't checked the others. So actually I ended up 1.1% up on Westpac. I've had that for 11 days now, so I'm hoping to sell that this week. We need to get to 37.52 to get a 2% margin, so it's about 1.02% away. That plus that comes to 2 and a bit, and then you take out the fees, so that's why there's a bit to go. I'll just do a refresh, and it has opened even higher, so we're at $37.26. So I'll do a couple of refreshes here. I'll update the price here. Market price 37.26. So it's at 1.42%. And we'll just have a look at the market as a whole. I'll just check my approved list only for the minute. So generally up. So we've got Macquarie's down, we've got Viva Energy's down, Wesfarmers is down, but it is flat. I'll just do a sort. And JB Hi-Fi, that's great for JB Hi-Fi shareholders, but that was actually one that I was really keen to buy, but I just couldn't get out of. I couldn't get out of one of my trades last week, so that would have been great to buy on Friday. And also Sigma, another 0.7% there. So we've got the banks, we've got NAB up 0.77, Westpac 0.32, Commonwealth 0.27, Aristocrat 0.35, Woolworths and Coles both up around 1.5%, so 0.5%. ANZ's flat. I'll just look at a broader list of stocks that I watch. Okay, I'll do a sort. So SRG, that's Star Group. Look, that's just out of an interest. It's been a nightmare for anyone that's held that. It's 11 cents. Look, when it gets to this price point, just half a cent can be a big percentage. So, and GYG, which is Guzmez, Y goes Gomez. Sorry, I can never pronounce that. It's just out of interest because that floated last year. And it's been a bit of a roller coaster. I just watched that out of interest. Everything else there's flat. AX1's not doing anything. And on the leaders, we've got Xero rebounding, WiseTech Global. So it looks like, REA Group. So a lot of the tech stocks are coming back. So that's good. And interesting, Qantas, that was down around 1.8%, I think, on Friday. It's back 2.2% today. So generally, it looks like a positive day. I'll have a look at the overall market. We'll do 1 day. Yeah, so it's opened up 1% higher, which is actually quite a bit. That's quite a big increase. The top gainers so far: Capricorn Metals 12%, Electro Optic Systems up 7%, Bellevue Gold up 6%, and Volt Miners up 6%. Drone Shield, that one's bounced around a lot. That's up 5%. That's in the tech stock. And we'll see if there's any notable losers. Caron Energy, I think that made a top list last week. I can't remember if it was up or down. Same with Aurora, that was on a top list. I can't remember if it was up or down. So it looks like the fuel and the energies are going down. Ampol down 2.9, Woodside Energy down 2.9. and Viva Energy down 2.8. So it's interesting how people, like investors, pile into one and then they, probably take profits and get out. This is volume by top, most active by volume. I don't know if that's a really good measuring stick because, 1 million shares on a $1 stock versus, say, 100,000 shares on say, a $200 stock. Like, that one will be higher, but in actual dollar terms, the other one is probably more active. So anyway, interesting that's there. And this is the top 20s, top trades, top value. So this is probably a better one to look at. What are people buying today? BHP's the top most traded company so far. It's up 1.6%. And CBA is up 0.5%. Interesting that, there's a large traded stock here, WDS, which I don't even know what that one is. Let's have a look. Oh, Woodside Energy. Okay, so that's down. And then if we just, can we do falls by dollar value? That's units per share, so that's not really a good one. And just having a look at the sectors for today, this mustn't have refreshed because the energy's still there. And it says 1 day, so it could be looking at the last 24 hours. So we'll just go back to the watch list, see if there's anything worth noting, and otherwise we'll wrap it up there. I'm just going to have a look at my holdings. So Aristocrat up 1.5%. I might just update my values. I will try and sell that next time it comes back to break even. I was a bit disappointed last week because it sort of fell away. So I'm down 1.7% there. So that's not too far away. We've got AX1, 71.5. That's a bit of a train wreck, still at 62%. You have to be prepared for downfalls in the market. So it's increased. Westpac's increased 1.5%, and Wesfarmers is down further. So, I've had that for 4 days now. I know that's not 4 trading days. That's it's probably 2 or 3 trading days, and now it's down 2%. So you can lose money very quickly too, but you still own shares in the company, and there's an opportunity for that to come back. So I'll wrap it up there. So hopefully we'll get a trade today with Westpac. It's not guaranteed, but it is not that far away. And don't be surprised if I come back this afternoon on the market wrap up and I have sold it. Like if 1.5% is still pretty good. Annualized on 11 days of holding is a 49% per annum return. So I'm always factoring in that. If you can get it in a reasonable amount of time, 1.5% is actually really good. You know, some people are putting their money in a term deposit for, say, 4%, you know, for a whole year, and we're talking 1.5% in 11 days. So it's a pretty good return. But you have to always weigh up the negative, because you can end up in these situations, 266 days, and I'm still down. So 1.7% or annualized would be 2.4%. And same with Accent Group. I've had it for 564 days now, and I'm down 62%, or annually that's a 40% loss. So it's not all roses, this investing journey, doing these short-term trades. You can have downs, and, you know, like Accent Group, it may never recover. You know, I don't know. For now, I'm holding in there. I have faith in the business, and as long as they can increase their margins, I think we should get a favourable outcome. But, you know, I've done research and some calculation, but it could take years. So, you know, 5 to 8 years potentially, which is a conversation that you have to have. You know, do you just wait, or can you repurpose that money and get the gain? Like, can you do better, like reinvesting it down 62% and then clawing your way back? So anyway, it's not for today. For now, we're holding, and I'll just check the market one more time. Okay, Wesfarmers has come back a bit, so that's good. Westpac's gone up. Okay, so 36, so it's 16 cents away. I might just stay for a little bit. 38.40, it's increasing there, as you can see. So now it's 37.40. So now I'm 12 cents away. I'll just make sure my order's on 37. I should be at 37.52. If you're using NAB trade, you click into the stock, you go into the depth and trade, and your trade will be highlighted in orange. So I'm in this bundle here at 37.52, which is my target. We'll do a few more refreshes and see if we can see a live trade go through. Probably not going to happen. It's just retreating a little bit now. I do like to watch them go through if it's close. Now it's falling away a little bit. So at this stage, it is, let's put the new price in, 37.34. So it's 1.6%. I'll just have a look at the watch list for banks. Banks are generally higher. So why I probably wouldn't sell at this stage is Westpac's at 0.57. The best bank is up 0.94. And the worst bank is up 0.34. So it's a positive day for the banks, and positivity creates more positivity. So I think some investors will look at that and go, well, banks are up, let's get into the banks. I'm a bit contrarian. I like to go for the stocks that have fallen because it gives me more comfort. But yeah, not everyone invests the same. So we'll call it a day. Have a great day and have a great week. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.